Finances, students in Oregon and Washington may not be learning the skills they need. Both states, like many others, don't require students to take some standalone personal finance classes, which means they could be missing out on learning basic financial skills, things like budgeting, saving, investing.
Yeah, Gregg Murset, a certified financial planner and the CEO of BusyKid, here to talk to us about the ways that you can help start these conversations that will stick with your kids through life. And I was telling you, I have a 10 and a 12-year-old, so we are like prime. They are not doing a good job of saving. So please help me.
Seriously, right?
Yeah.
We have to really start teaching our kids this stuff and use technology to do it because they aren't getting it at school.
Yeah.
Even if they teach this stuff at school, it's usually in high school, which if you ask me, that's too late in the game.
Yeah.
And they usually teach them like economic stuff, like supply and demand. Like that's not all that important, you know.
At that point.
Right,
Yeah,
yes. Right, those are big
personal
concepts.
finance.
It's not helping me save for
The little stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So what are some of the first steps that you recommend families do as they start this process?
First step, like I said, use technology and get a system in place. And of course, I'm tooting our own horn a little bit because we think we have a pretty good system. But what you get is you get a situation where kids learn to earn money, okay? Get up off the couch, quit just scrolling Instagram and messing around, right? Get off the couch and do some work, and then get that money into different buckets. Saving, sharing, and spending, okay? This is a balanced financial approach, not just a get it and blow it. Because kids are pretty good at that, right?
Oh, yes, mine are
they love it.
champions of that, yeah. And
So,
when you say save, I mean, you even mean investing?
Yes, isn't that amazing, okay? Literally get a kid to earn some money and then take some of that money and buy fractional shares of stock, okay?
Which could be like a video game, right? I mean, you can do it online. And,
It's all online,
yeah,
it's cool, it's technology, but they're learning these little financial fundamentals right out of the gate. And let them buy something that they think is cool. My son literally yesterday sent me a request to buy some Apple stock, okay, because he likes Apple. And the day before, it was Disney. So let them buy what they want and thinks is cool, and then they're going to really kind of follow it more and understand it more and ask more questions.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, you're kind of in it, and you don't even hardly know it.
Sure.
And they're learning.
Yeah.
Well, and I like this technology-based approach, and I want to talk a little bit about BusyKid because it's actually an app. I mean, if you try to talk to your kids about balancing a checkbook, their eyes are going to glaze over. They don't, they don't get it these days. So,
But really,
how are you meeting them on their terms?
How many checks do we write?
Oh, I write like 3
only
a
a
year.
couple.
Yeah, a few. They're usually to the IRS. It makes us
Yes.
mad. It's like, right? We don't do that anymore. So
Right.
you got to meet them where they're at, and that's technology, and that's a phone. Like, I know we cuss the phone because they're always on it all the time, but let's use it to let them learn like some meaningful stuff they're going to use every day of their lives.
Yeah.
So what is
Making
on
financial
BusyKid
decisions.
then? I mean, it has a whole layout, right?
Yeah. So you as a parent, give them chores. I kind of call it your kid's first job with direct deposit. Okay? You give them chores, they do the chores, they mark them off. We keep track of all that. And then on Thursday, we're going to send you a message that says, hey, this is how much they earned this week. Do you want to approve it? Yes or no? It's kind of like you're the boss approving payroll at the end of the week.
Love it.
Okay?
Yeah.
You approve it. We're going to take the money right from your checking account or debit credit card into our system and then divide it into saving, sharing, and spending automatically.
Oh, great.
Just boom. So it's reinforcing you don't just get it all and blow it all.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about handing over the cash for the allowance anymore.
And who has cash anymore?
Right.
Exactly.
It's all taken
Yeah.
care of.
It's like, oh
Awesome.
shoot, I don't have any cash, and I definitely don't have quarters and dimes.
Yeah.
That doesn't work anymore. It's old school.
Great information, Gregg, and great tips too.
Yeah, all good ideas. If you want to learn more about BusyKid and more of Gregg's advice to get your kids, your family financially savvy, you can check out this at coin.com. All right, now we'll check